10 things to eliminate from your daily life to be more productive at work. In this video I will share with you 10 things to eliminate from your life to be more productive at work. Staying productive might be difficult for most people working from home. These suggestions will assist you in getting more done with less stress. Before we dive into it, please don't forget to give a thumbs up to this video, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're ready, let's go. We've all witnessed how much work has changed in the last 2.5 years. Remote job, which was formerly uncommon, has now become the standard. At the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, up to 71% of people were working remotely. Remote work offers both advantages and disadvantages. Productivity is one of the most difficult issues. It has always been difficult to remain effective while working remotely. At home, there are distractions that do not exist in the office. However, I would say that an office has distractions that do not exist at home. Water cooler chats, unplanned meetings, people coming by your desk to speak, and an open office atmosphere are all distractions that can reduce worker productivity. Add to that the Great Resignation and anticipated recession-related tech layoffs, and you may be overwhelmed and find it tough to be productive no matter where you work. Don't worry, here are 10 things to cut out of your daily life in order to be more productive at work. 1. First thing to eliminate from your daily life to be more productive at work: distractions. Distractions can be an issue whether you work from home or in an office. Distractions might come from your environment, such as housework, television at home, or coworkers at the office. Technology, which is intended to increase productivity, may sometimes be a distraction. Meeting reminders are likely to be a distraction as well. But, do you really need to be notified every time an email or a Teams conversation comes? Most likely not. Turning off unwanted notifications helps to reduce interruptions and boost productivity. I turn off all email alerts. There was no flying envelope, no sound, nothing. I check email at regular intervals but do not respond to every message that comes in. The same goes for Teams and other IM conversation notifications. I treat group chat notifications like email and mute them. My Teams notifications would otherwise be going off all day. Only allow notifications that are really required, and mute or disable the rest. I leave meeting reminders on since I would never remember all of my meetings without them. But I know others who don't even get meeting reminders. Experiment to find out what works best for you. 2. Second thing to eliminate from your daily life to be more productive at work: multitasking. We've all been on a Zoom call and succumbed to the temptation to check email or chat. It's easy to open Outlook and start reading, especially now that so many meetings are held via technology rather than with people sitting around a table. Resist the urge to multitask. While you may believe that multitasking increases productivity, this is not the case. To be honest, it's also rude. Make every attempt to attend the meeting completely. That way, you can concentrate on any takeaways and tasks that have been set to you. If you find yourself in a meeting you don't need to be in, ask to be excused. Alternatively, decline the meeting invitation. It is acceptable to protect your valuable time. Refuse to attend meetings that you do not definitely need to attend. And, if you're the one in charge of arranging meetings, assess whether they're even necessary. Meeting culture is broken, and individuals would appreciate your assistance in clearing their calendar. 3. Third thing to eliminate from your daily life to be more productive at work: working without breaks. Have you ever been so busy that you felt compelled to remain glued to your desk in order to complete all of your tasks? I certainly have. When you have so much to do, so many meetings, and so many people calling and emailing you, it's difficult to step away. Do it anyhow. Taking small pauses boosts productivity and provides a new perspective on the activities at hand. I enjoy walking and take short walks several times a day. If possible, outside. The activity and fresh air assist to calm my mind. When I go away from my desk and get some fresh air, the solution to a problem that has been bothering me for a while appears apparent to me. If you can't get outside to walk, at the very least take a step away from your desk. Walk through the halls of your office or house. If you have stairs, go up and down them. Get your heart rate up. Remember to take lunch breaks. Many of us work through lunch, fearful that taking 20 minutes to eat will cause us to fall behind. Forget it. Take a little break, even if only a few minutes, to get food and eat it slowly. 4. Fourth thing to eliminate from your daily life to be more productive at work: repetitive work. Do you find yourself repeating the same task day after day or week after week? For example, pulling reports, ensuring budget pace, and analyzing performance. However, if you find yourself doing redundant tasks, try to streamline it. Delegate if you have junior employees. On our team, we have a rule that if a manager does the same activity more than 3 times, we make a video demonstrating how to do it, and then assign it to a junior team member. It's incredible how much time and effort this has saved our busy managers. Now I realize that not everyone has someone to whom they may assign. Don't worry if this is the situation for you. Look at what you can automate. I believe many of us forget that we can automate report pulls from Google Ads, Microsoft Ads, Facebook Ads, analytics platforms, bid management platforms, and pretty much any tool we use to monitor performance. Make use of them. It's far easier to respond to a report in your mailbox than to start from scratch every time. Another tip: if you're not familiar with Google Ads and Microsoft Ads scripts, it's time to learn and use them. Scripts can help automate common processes and save a significant amount of time. 5. Fifth thing to eliminate from your daily life to be more productive at work: unnecessary meetings. Meetings have already come up a few times in this video. Meetings are an important aspect of our daily work life. Meetings are frequently required and inevitable. For example, we all have to meet with clients. Many meetings, however, are simply needless, especially now that so many individuals work remotely. Conversations that used to be as simple as a phone call or an email seem to have evolved into a scheduled meeting. When a meeting is organized, meeting organizers feel obligated to fill the allotted time. Avoid this temptation. If you only have a question for someone, contact them by phone or email. Schedule no meetings. If a meeting is required, carefully consider who must attend. Only those who are crucial to the goal should be invited. When it comes to reaching targets, preparation goes a long way toward keeping them effective. The agenda for each meeting should be included in the meeting invitation. This assists attendees in preparing. If feasible, distribute any resources, reports, screenshots, etc. ahead of time so that people can review them and prepare questions. Plan a meeting agenda. If you're in charge of the call, plan out what you'll say and how you'll say it, how much time you'll spend on each topic, and what outcomes are required if you're conducting the call. Don't leave a meeting without a plan for the next steps. This reduces the need for extra meetings. 6. Sixth thing to eliminate from your daily life to be more productive at work: a messy calendar. Whether you use Microsoft Outlook, Google Calendar, Calendly, or another schedule tool, keeping track of your calendar is essential for productivity. Don't only utilize your calendar for meetings. I set aside blocks of time to do tasks. Otherwise, someone will schedule additional meetings for me. If you use Microsoft Outlook, the Viva tool can help you schedule focus time, where you can block off open hours to focus on job completion. Also, Protect your time. Set a start and end time for your workday and try to stick to it as much as possible. Yes, urgent meetings outside of normal business hours can and do occur. In certain cases, they are unavoidable. However, for regular meetings, work with your team/client to establish a time that works with your schedule so that you are not consistently attending meetings at 7 a.m. or 7 p.m., unless that is your preference. 7. Seventh thing to eliminate from your daily life to be more productive at work: a messy workspace. How does your workspace look? Is it as neat as a pin, or is it cluttered? The majority of us are probably somewhere in the middle. However, if you can get closer to neat as a pin, your productivity will increase. According to Harvard Business Review research, our physical settings profoundly influence our cognition, emotions, and behavior, influencing our decision-making and connections with others. Many people were compelled to operate remotely because they lacked the necessary space. I understand. At the beginning of the pandemic, we dealt with it in my own home. But, at this point, if you're still remote, it's most likely by choice. So, whatever and wherever your workstation is, try to declutter it. You might be shocked at how much more productive you become as a result. 8. Eighth thing to eliminate from your daily life to be more productive at work: social media during the workday. We all get our news from social media. You most likely found this video through a social media link. However, continuously monitoring social media is a huge time waster. Instead of leaving Twitter open all day, schedule times when you will check it. Perhaps you only check your feed in the morning, during lunch, and before going to bed. Just don't spend the entire day there. You'll notice that you're considerably more productive. 9. Ninth thing to eliminate from your daily life to be more productive at work: pressure on yourself. We all place a lot of stress on ourselves. It's just human nature. How many times a day do you think to yourself, "I should be able to do all of this. Why am I having difficulty?" Try to be gentle with yourself. Be realistic about how much you can accomplish in a day. If you're feeling overwhelmed, sit down with your manager and go over all of your responsibilities. Request assistance from your management in prioritizing. Also, make it obvious to them how long it will take you to complete everything on the list. As previously said, schedule a daily shutdown time. Do not respond to emails all hours of the day and night. If you must have a work email on your personal phone, as I know many of us do, turn off notifications and do not open your business email app after hours. In the morning, the emails will be there. 10. Tenth thing to eliminate from your daily life to be more productive at work: self-doubt. Dealing with self-doubt goes hand in hand with placing pressure on oneself. We all at least once had a feeling that we couldn't do an assignment that was assigned to us. We often hear about imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome, also known as perceived fraudulence, is characterized by emotions of self-doubt and personal incompetence that persist despite your education, experience, and achievements. Try to overcome imposter syndrome. You were hired because your boss was confident in your abilities. So, unless you lied about your credentials, be confident. You've got this. Confidence goes a long way toward not only enhancing productivity but also making clients feel at ease. It's acceptable to say confidently, "Let me look that up and get back to you." This is something I frequently mention in phone calls. Nobody expects you to have all of the answers at your fingertips. Don't dawdle, just say you'll follow up. In conclusion, being more productive results in better results. I hope you can put some of these productivity strategies to use at work. Here's to removing productivity stumbling blocks and getting more done with less stress. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can continue to provide you with valuable content like this. See you next time.